Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion. It's been a while since I last was able to talk. Hopefully you still enjoyed, or some of you anyway, got something out of the silent videos I record on my phone. I know the quality wasn't as good and whatever, but I had some interesting boards there. I was pretty lucky to get through the whole set without losing. I think there were definitely, well, at least one. I mean, that rebuild one was pretty rough. I didn't really play much of the board. I think you could do a lot more with Sukin Bridge and Mountain Village there than I did, but squeaked through there. And then we had some boards where the draw wasn't really coming together all that well, or not consistently anyway, but it just didn't matter. There was just too much. It was too valuable to draw, even if you only drew every once in a while. Like that Stables board, and I think there was like a Journeyman thing or something. And then yesterday's, I guess that was yesterday's, was pretty interesting with that Horn of Plenty Native Village stuff. Which looked like 100% winning because of Fairgrounds, but without Fairgrounds, it probably should be able to win, but I don't think I really played it cleanly enough to actually beat the faster provinces if I don't have Fairgrounds there to help me out with the points. I think you probably can build it cleanly enough to make it work even without Fairgrounds, but I don't think I really got there, and maybe with shuffles or whatever, but Fairgrounds there made a big difference as far as, I guess, the robustness of the strategy to bad draws or some misplays, and made it so that if you kind of take that approach and have patience, you can, the bot would have to empty the provinces to win, because 7 provinces and, like, just wouldn't be enough points to make up what you can get off the mega turn. I mean, it shouldn't really work. All right, so let's play today's board. We have Adventures and Dark Ages, I guess. That's all that's here. There's some trashing, and you can do, I mean, Feudum is generally not very good, but this board doesn't have a lot going on, and you can gain silvers quite quickly with Amulets. If you weren't going to do something like that, I guess you could try like a stack of Mystics and a couple Bridge Trolls, maybe, but that's not that exciting. It might get you a double promise turn or something, a couple double promise turns, but otherwise you just can't use you can't really use the terminal draw cards, because unless you just want to play straight money, because there's no villages. And I mean, you could try and throw in some of the mix of the trash for a benefit and the trash when, or the benefit when trashed, cards like Grave Robber, Rats, Hunting Ground stuff, but it's just going to be uncontrolled. Anyway, I think in any case, even if you're trying to build some Mystic stack, you probably open double Amulet, at least one for sure. The bot has a 5-2. I mean, that certainly suggests, at least if we're going to be doing, one nice thing against Swamp Hag here is that a lot of the early turns, especially, you may not have a buy. You just do an Amulet trash or whatever and go on your way. So that's all fine. I think we'll go for the Feudum stuff. See, like here, I don't have to buy a card. And I mean, it's hard to resist just trashing the estates. It's probably deck composition-wise, probably a little better to have the silver at this stage, but okay. Well, we got a good shuffle. The Amulets didn't collide, so we are in a good position there. At some point, trashing the estates isn't really all that valuable. So here we have a little collision, but that's to be expected to some degree. I don't really know how many Amulets you need here. They obviously can miss the shuffle and stuff, so it's not a huge deal to have a bunch or have more of them. At some point, you just don't need more, but I think here trashing is sort of getting to a point of not having much value, and we might as well switch to just buying Feudums as we gain silvers. We're already up to 2-point Feudums. This is one where we could take this curse. It's not really that harmful, so we probably ought to do it. Just to make sure our points cap is pretty high. We should basically be ahead of the bot forever. I guess at some point you can have enough items that gaining silver is in general just more points than is like on. I mean, I guess as soon as you have 3 Fiatum, it's at parity, assuming you end on a round number. And if you have 4 more Fiatums, it kind of scores more. But anyway, I don't like having purple, which is all to say I don't think that's like technically correct, but I also think it doesn't matter at this point. So our Fiatum we're 4 right now. This is also one nice thing about Fiatum decks. They're not typically all that good, but they tend to be pretty decent at continuing to buy other green cards like duchies or maybe even snipe a province somewhere. I don't even know what the bot's doing at all. Like, the bot should have surely been able to manage we get 7 of these, so like, yeah, I mean, like a silver is definitely eventually worth more points than a curse trash is. I won't buy anything there. It's just an estate for a curse. I mean, we could do it, but I don't know what the bot is doing. It's a little strange. I play bridge, so I'm like, why don't I have money? I don't know how we want to end this. I mean, we can end. I mean, eventually stuff will empty. I don't know. The points won't ever be close, but we can maybe empty amulets and estates or amulets and silver. Here we get a province even. We could probably do duchies. I don't know what the quickest way is. We'll just score. We'll just play this game indefinitely. See how many of the silvers we can get. And just whatever points. We had quite clumpy hands here with our silvers. So far we're winning on provinces as well. I just the bot is like, I mean, the bot may have reached the point where it's like the, kind of, it sometimes has a sort of a pseudo give up mode. Well, we just got to empty the silvers for sure. Well, they duchied and province. That's pretty good. I guess that was a grave robber hunting grounds trasher. Nope, just a lot of money. Okay. Good for them. Maybe we have all of the Fiatum. That looked like a 8-point swing. Maybe I miscounted. I thought the bot had bought one at some point, but apparently not. Oh, 3 amulets. How exciting. This video is not very interesting as I do this, I suppose, but it's kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Incredible. I'm 1 away from another silver jump. We got to do that. And then we can buy the province, I guess. And if the bot doesn't have province, we can end it. We end with a multiple of 3 on our silvers there, so that's cute. 11-point Fiatum, we had 8 of them. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing contesting that really there. I don't know. It would be a little interesting to play and try and do a control deck, but I think it probably doesn't work all that well. I don't even know why the bot took so long to be able to buy. They're over terminal probably. With the swamp hags anyway. I don't know why it took the bot so long to even be like buying provinces. It was really strange. But I wasn't watching what they did all that well. All right, well, that was that game. Not the most exciting, but kind of a cute little interaction there. Hope you enjoyed it. Can't say I'm glad to be back necessarily. I had a good time on my trip, but I hope you all have a good day, and I will catch you all tomorrow.